Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. Last time we revoked a lot of titles and, well, we didn't really finish the job. There's a lot more titles to revoke, and in fact we're already in a war to revoke some more. So, let's do so. So we've declared against this guy this time, or more correctly, because we're the defenders, technically he declared against us. However, it's dragged in people from around the realm. Now I believe the reason it's dragged in these people, who are actually our religion this time, is because they dislike us for holding quite so many duchies and being over the domain limit. Yeah, so if we could fix that, that would be a great help. So that's probably what we want to do after the war. Let's get our rally points sorted out and then let's go sort them out. Raise all of our troops. And yeah, you'll be fine as a leader. Right. Troops raised. What's this? Offer concubine. You would like us to take this person as a concubine. Sure, why not? Sounds fine to me. Right, let's just head to their capital, see what they do. We also have a disease, I forgot. Where's the Garthariki boils? I actually don't know. Oh, it's all the way up there? Oh, well that doesn't matter then. That's fine. Right. Well, I'm just going to walk in at their capital and we'll see what happens. They're still not turning around. Okay. Taking their capital, Ludwig of Bavaria has formed the Alpine Franconian culture from Cisalpine and Franconian. Okay, interesting. Invited to join this person's grand wedding. No, I'm busy. Sorry. I've got other things going on that aren't joining your grand wedding. Do I want to be friends with the Queen of Finland? Sure. Why not? Seems fine. We became friends. Now, it looks like they're sieging my capital, which is not ideal, so we kind of want to head up there and, well, beat them up for doing that. So let's see if we can do that. Right. We've got that one, which gave us a lot of war score, presumably because it's, yep, their heir. Fantastic. So now we're going to head for their army. All we need to do is get ourselves 34% war score, and we win. So, up we go. Nothing we need to worry about here. Our daughter can marry at 30 years old. That's fine. I'm not overly worried about that. Right. Head over here. Let's beat up this army. Right. We are going to catch them because we've got an organizer. And they are now defeated. Okay, did they get some war score off of us somewhere? Yes. Okay, so Nyland and somewhere else got taken. Not surely sure. Is that there maybe? Yeah, that's there. I don't know where Nyland is, but I understand it's another province. Can we beat up this guy? Yep. Alright, let's do that. Wonderful. That's another bit of war score for us. You've converted the faith in Trache. Okay. Invert the faith in the next one. Actually, yeah, let's just get rid of that faith. Cool. That's fine. Is everybody else still doing things? Yes, you're all doing sensible things. Let's head over here and take that siege. We would love to take it for ourselves. So, yep, we're about to arrive there. Our nephew, Jarl Gandalfer, is our new heir. I'd rather not, but that's okay. Right, we took that siege, and that's another 5% war score back for us. Let's go defeat this army, and that'll get us 100% war score. I think. It'll probably wipe the army as well. Lost our caravan master. Not ideal. There's 100% war score. And we will now enforce our demands. Wonderful. So we have more people in our prison. Including that guy. Okay. So, now we're at the point of sorting out our realm. I think at this point we need to start handing out duchies and things, because otherwise our vassals are going to hate us. And really, we don't need to have that. We can have them like us. So, another thing we need to do is just check. So, Coronia is probably the last big one to take land off of. Oh no, there's a few others we can take land off of. You? Can I take your titles now? I can. Fantastic. Let's revoke them. Then, I'm going to revoke that one. Perfect. Okay. Memel. Memel has not been to war with me yet. Okay. You, I can take your titles. Yep. Wonderful. I can take this title as well. Uh-huh. Okay. Coronia has not been to war with us either. Okay. And then we got... So it's Coronia and Memel, I think, are the two that we could potentially take land off of. Who else have we got in our prison? So we have Jarl Saga of Norland. Now, she is my religion and culture. And in fact, she's also my house. So I'm actually quite happy to let her go. We could, in theory, revoke some land from her if we want to reshape Norland a little bit here. What is the Duchy of Norland? Ah, so she holds Norland and Finland. So we could take one duchy from her and then give the other one away to somebody else. Which one does she hold land directly in? She holds land directly in Norland. So I guess we want to take Finland from her. Am I able to do that? It's currently being sieged, so I imagine not. No, I could take Norland, though, and the title underneath it. Yeah. And she would be fine with that, because that's our title revocation reason. I mean, she wouldn't be fine with it, but we can take it anyway. So let's do that. Right. We gained legitimacy. We are now ordained. Wonderful. So we get all the bonuses of legitimacy. You'll love to see it, including popular opinion, which means that our vote is now worth more. Ah, interesting. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. We have you. So, where's this one? You're up here. Okay. You are not my religion and culture, so I'm just going to revoke your title. That's fine. We have Estonia. Now, Estonia is a single province. You are my religion and culture. Yeah, I think I'm kind of fine with you keeping what you got, assuming that all your land is within your land. So you got weak, and you've got... Oh, they're both within the same holding. That's absolutely fine. You can keep your land. Cool. Right. Let's do a temporary sorting out of the realm, and then we'll take the remaining titles, then we'll sort everything else out. So, temporary sorting out. What do we need to do? Well, we need to give away these bits of land right here. This is kind of our main thing. So, duchy-wise... well, what duchies do we hold currently? That's probably a better way of looking at it. We hold the Duchy of Grodno. Okay. In the Duchy of Grodno, we hold all the land. Okay. So this one's an easy one to give away. Did we not have a daughter we were going to give all this land to? Actually, we could just give all the land to our daughter if we're going to give her the kingdom as well. Although Grodno is actually in a separate kingdom. Grodno is in White Russ. Okay, so this is actually separate land entirely. Okay. Let's do Grant 2 and have a look at who we got. Actually, I was going to do it in here, so let's do it in here. Courtiers, switch to my... yeah, my dynasty. That's fine. So, we were going to give things to I think, for not being quite good enough. So she'll maybe get the kingdom. Who are we going to give everything else to? You're also not really good enough. Despite being a champion with 13 prowess, I don't think you're good enough. I'm going to give you this land. So. Oh, wait, no. He's a champion because he's going to be the next in line to the thing. Yeah, never mind. He's important. He is going to be next in line to this. To Champion of Wisdom. Which, of course, was renamed from the Developmental Champion. There we go. Because apparently there's a bug where it renames it after you do it. But, yeah, he's going to be next in line to that. So, he's actually fine. Let's just go through the list and see if we find anyone. So, is probably going to get the whole lot. A grandson here. You actually seem pretty good. You could potentially be an heir. Yeah, you're actually potentially good enough to be an heir. Let me just do a little mark here as well next to your name. You're fine. Gerther? You are married to a champion of ours, but you're not really that good. You could be fine. Yeah. My daughter and friend, how about you have this land? You're gonna have Grodno. Let me find it in here. Yeah, you can have Grodno. Wonderful. So that's fine. So that's that bit of land given away. Everything that's within the Kingdom of Lithuania. But we're not going to give away the Kingdom of Lithuania just yet. It's going to go to this person. Married to a random courtier. That's fine. We're going to grant you... Actually, we don't even want to give you the Jarldoms. Well, yeah, we don't want to give you the Jarldoms yet, necessarily. Unless we control all of it. Do we hold all of the Samo whatever one? No, because Memel's in there. What was your main title is Memel, so it will go if we give the Jarldom of that. Oh, because that's now... Wait. Why are you de jure under that one? Oh, because Memel's at the top, because I was looking at it wrong. Ah, there we go. So actually we can give Prussia away, we just can't give Memel away. Yeah, I think that's correct. So, back to here. Back to here. Let's grant you... let's see. So we can give you Prussia without losing any vassals. That's what I'm looking for. So you can have that land. You also have all the land in this Jarldom minus the Jarldom itself, because if I gave that, it would give away the vassal, I think. Although it doesn't say it would give away that vassal, but I'm fairly certain it would. Maybe we'll just do this for now. Jarldom of Lithuania is here, plus 2 titles, so... That shouldn't give away Coronia, because that is a Jarldom. Yep, so that's fine. So you can have that. So we're going to give you these, these, plus the Jarldom. And then Masuria. You know what, let's just grant you these for now. And then we'll have a little look at Masuria. Where's that? Is that the one at the bottom? Yes, so you can have that. Okay, so we're going to grant you... where are we? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, so you can have all that as well. Wonderful. So a load of our penalties for being above our domain limit are wearing off now. Next one up here, we now have Ustug. Do we actually control that duchy? Let's see. Prussia, Livonia, Ustug. Yes. Okay. You could potentially just give it to this guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to give our... Wait, do we not have a kingdom up here? We do have the kingdom up here, but we directly hold it right now. But isn't Scandinavian elective? We could just give it away to this guy, and then the next generation it fixes itself. Or we can give it to a family member, potentially, if we have one. Let's see if we have a family member who's not in our court. Actually, is there a way to look for not in your court? Not necessarily. You can only set like a higher range and then try and find it from there. Okay. So, let's see what we got. Just looking for... Yeah, so let's sort to our dynasty. So, Dynasty Oster. And then we'll just try and find someone. Like you, but not you. But yes, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Somebody who we haven't seen before. Who is our dynasty? Potentially somebody with good traits would be nice. Thorfinnr. You are the daughter of Skjaldvor. Okay. You know what? I think that you can have this entire kingdom. You can have Bajarma land plus all the land underneath it. There we go. Wonderful. He is now in a good position. You love to see it. This was under Scandinavian elective, right? Yeah. Okay, it just hasn't worked it out yet because it hasn't done the voting. That's fine. Okay. So, next step. How many duchies are we over? Still over probably a few more than we want to be. Let's actually head down here. This might be the... Well, I'll head down to you and I'll just go to grant titles. I just want to go back to this screen. So we have the 2 Jarldoms in here. We have the Kingdom of Lapland, which we can keep. We have that, which is the one that we legitimately hold. We have this one, Livonia. Livonia. So we don't legitimately hold Livonia, do we? So what's in Livonia? Livonia. So it's this little bit of land right there. We hold no land within it. So we should... Oh, no, we do. We hold this bit of land. Okay. We could probably just give away Livonia, I think. So Latgalians. Now, that is a duchy. So if we give it to somebody underneath the Latgalians, that will actually split these guys out. Yeah, sure. So you're Oster. Let's go to you. Let's grant you the Jarldom of Livonia. And, yes, also this one. And that then splits her out, and it makes the Latgalians a little bit less strong. Okay, that's cool. How are we looking? We're 1 over. Okay, what holding are we over? Angermanland up here. This is because we hold Norland now, of course. Yes. Okay. Well, Hälsingland is held by a member of our dynasty, so... Oh, wait, your heir is Finland? Oh. No, your heir is this person. Oh, via here? Yeah, okay, you're fine then. But then your heir's landed. Your heir holds land where? Inside Finland. Okay, that's fine. I'll just drag the land out to us, actually, because it's a duchy title. So yes, I'm going to grant you... and first of all, actually, before I even do that, it's already Scandinavian elective. Wonderful. I'm going to grant you these, in which case, actually, who knows who it goes to? Yeah, grant you that. Okay. Cool. Now, our vassals should hate us an awful lot less. Which would be good. Right, let's have a look here. How do our vassals feel about us? Let's pick a random vassal, like you. You kinda like us. Too many held duchies, but it's only a -30 opinion penalty now. And a lot of the people we just gave land to now like us a lot because we gave them land. Yeah. Okay. So now I think I can take Coronia off of this person. Yes, I think I can now do that. Which I should be allowed to do. I can't revoke your title because it's under siege. Okay. How about Memel? Can I revoke Memel? Yes. So anyone that has a higher percentage? No. It has also been pointed out, which we have already, we can have our troops raised when we do this. Oh, Divine Right. Reach the maximum level of legitimacy. Wonderful. Head down here. My prisoner escaped. You're all Saga. Alright, I wasn't quite done with you yet. I was going to get some extra opinion for letting you go, but, oops. Okay, I was also just going to keep these people imprisoned so that I could, yeah, so I could then let them go once everything had settled, but I guess not. Do I want to be friends with Gdansk? Sure, why not? I'll be friends with everybody. Right. Next step. Wait, is that Jarl Saga, the person who just escaped? Yeah, I'm going to take this 15 opinion with her. Just on the off chance that this makes her not hate us as much. But yeah, what we can do with Memel is we can revoke his title, but we already have our troops raised, so we can actually walk into his territory. In fact, I think we can do this while standing in his territory, so let's just walk over here. We are a little bit attrition heavy here, but, you know, you get the idea. We're immediately at war, we're immediately taking his capital. In fact, we could, in theory, immediately capture him. Who else is in this war? No one. It's only Memel. Oh no, Memel. Oh no. We have a new heir. I need to sort out our heir situation in a little bit, but I captured this guy. Enforce demands. Wonderful. I'm going to disband my troops so I can re-raise them. We're now going to take all of your titles, so we're going to revoke Memel. We're then going to revoke the next one, Zambia. We're then going to revoke the next one. Yeah. Cool. So all of that means that we can now give Lithuania a few extra titles. So we can give you Prussia in its entirety. And we can give you this duchy up here as well. Yep. It's going to make her vassals dislike her, but not my problem. Right. Coronia, last title. Let's rally point here. Actually, again, we can do it. We can start on their capital. So let's rally point here, raise our troops. We will now raise with supply, unlike last time. Okay, Dreadful Ruler means you got to max level of Dread. Yup. Okay. We are missing a Chancellor. That's going to be this person. And we're missing a Guardian for you. You're going to be doing an Intrigue Education with my Spy Master. Wonderful. Right. We have a new great-granddaughter, Sif. There we go. How's our health, by the way, at 73? Poor. But we have a year. It gives us a year's notice on whether we're going to die, in theory. Although it's only natural causes, which I'm not sure that drunkenness is. So, let's make sure we do this quickly. Revoke title. They said no. Nobody else joined them. Sorkvir is our new great-grandson. A nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the rest of the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has the coin. My companion, Chieftain Heimgear, stops dead in his tracks, head cocked and intently staring at something in the merchant's stall. He leans in and confides with a hushed voice. That bauble over there is a spitting image of a piece of the ceremonious reliquary. It'd be wise to acquire such a trinket. Okay. So we can try and get it. Okay. Your words sound wise, so let's move on. So 40% chance. Here. What's this one? 27%. So this must be using his, yeah, this must be using his chance, I think. Let's do this. There's a very high chance that we don't spend all of our money. Successful haggle. We got a little bit of stewardship lifestyle experience, and we got the morsel of St. David, which is a thing in here. Ooh. Clergy opinion and zealot vassal opinion. Nice. There we go. It didn't start the siege until I left and re-left, because it didn't know I was on a hostile province. We do not have a siege leader. Okay. Well, we'll stick with what we got. Siege their capital. Acquaintance was taken prisoner. Denmark was taken prisoner by Ireland. That probably means that Ireland's about to win whatever war they're in. Nope. They were both actually secondary people in the war. Wow. Okay. Son has learned Finnic. We have a granddaughter who is a giant. Okay. Clear out those. That's fine. Keep sieging. We've now taken their capital and we captured their leader, which makes it very easy for us to go enforce demands. Nice. You. I'm going to revoke all your titles. Wonderful. Your vassals. I'm going to revoke your title. 4%. You? I can't even revoke your title. It was recently granted within 1 year. 10% chance. Okay, I'm going to head up here. We're going to take this title. This new bit of land that we got there could, in theory, give away immediately. I was just thinking to her. So we'll give her that bit of land. Nice. Head in here. You. Revoke title. 20% chance. Let's get ourselves moving to start. Go slower. I just want them... Okay, stay. Move. Okay. I did click revoke, right? Okay, what I was trying to do was move... Oh, he gave me it at a 20% chance. Oh. Alright. What I was trying to do there was be moving when the war started, so that we didn't need to do that move and unmove thing, but it doesn't really matter. Where's this bit of land? So this is de jure part of Kurland, which is de jure part of Lithuania. So it's Vane Main. I'm just trying to figure out what the other oh, Masuria down there. Wait, was I trying to revoke titles rather than trying to grant titles? I think I was trying to revoke titles. Yep, that's better. Okay. All the way down here. Let's take this title as well. Pay ransom. You would like to pay the ransom for Estonia. Estonia loves me right now, apparently. Alright, sure. I accept. Thank you for the money. Right. That's fine. Kernave, I would like to take your title. It's a 0% chance you say yes. Okay. Beat up their army. Nice. Head back here. Stewardship perk. Professional workforce reduces building time if we were actually going to do any buildings, which we might do in a bit. Right. Siege this down. Invert faith has finished. We can now convert faith in maybe there again. The reason I'm trying to go for like faiths that don't have a lot of land is because once you get rid of a faith, there can no longer be a faction for that faith's populists. The Munificence of Scully. In the past few days, their neighbouring High Chieftain Scully has been visiting my court on his way to some holy site or something. Since his arrival, he has been outshining me with his generosity towards my own courtiers, who have all been lapping up his gold with no dignity. I can't help but scoff when I see him surrounded by adoring courtiers for the umpteenth time. My courtiers. A purse for you, good Orsolia, and some coins for you, kind Injurther, and for you, sweet Rizikaza. Sweet honey cakes, remember, riches are meant to be shared. So I can be more generous. I can take advantage. I believe he's overstayed his welcome, or better him spending it than me. Better him spending it than me, because I don't have the money to outspend him. So that's fine. Old court, we'll do that in a little bit. Right. Carry on. Wonderful. We will enforce our demands. We will now take your title. I'm going to revoke that. Wonderful. I'm then going to grant that title to you. Right. And then this piece of land right here. Am I able to revoke it yet? No. When were you granted the land? You were granted the land in January of 966. Yeah, we could wait a month and a half to get this land. Just to do the complete job. If it was longer, I might not have done that. But, you know, it is a complete job if we just wait here. There we go. Now I can revoke your title. Right. Move. Don't move. 3 months left. Okay, grab it. Okay, almost there. And child of my dynasty, Unar, my granddaughter. Right. Enforce demands. Revoke his title. Cool. Now we can grant his title to you. So that is going to be those 2 bits of land. We can disband our troops. And now, all of this land is held by my granddaughter. I mean, if we wanted to be truly optimal, what we would have done here, by the way, is we would have given away each piece of land individually and then granted the vassal to my granddaughter, so then every piece of land had its own court, but it's a little bit too much vassal management for me personally at this point, because we don't really need it. Next one, does Lithuania have the right law? It does. It's Scandinavian elective. Alright then. Off you go. You are now in charge. Oh wait, we got this land in here as Lithuania as well, apparently. Well, you're not going to get it, I don't think. So, yeah, because you shouldn't get the Latgalians, right? No, because the Jarldom of Latgalia... Oh, it is part of Lithuania, technically. But she holds a lot of land outside it, right? I don't really want to give away them. I'm assuming they won't go with them. Can I revoke your title for free? Yes. But it would also be known as a tyranny act, but... Okay, I think I should be able to give away... Because it should tell me if I would give away vassals, right? Yeah, because that will be transferred. This is... No one will be transferred. Yeah. So you're now the Queen of Lithuania, and that is fine. Okay. Children lack guardians, apparently. We have 3 of them. Unar. Stewardship. That person can educate you. Thora. What are you doing? You're doing learning. That person can educate you. Rikisa. You're doing martial. Some of these people might actually have... Yeah, you have Shrewd. We just have too many traits showing, so it doesn't show us all the traits available. So you can educate that person. Also, can we make you my... Yeah, let's try and make you my faith here. Wife. Wonderful. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm not going to do that, because that is not a good idea. Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Lithuania? Really? Who's your heir? Skjoldvor. I don't think we'll lose land when our vassal dies. Oh, some land might go to her sibling via... Oh, who holds island. Okay, so some land might go. You're all of Norland. Your heir is Estonia. Is this guy? Some land may leave via... yeah, Confederate partition. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Right. Has our land expanded even further since last time we looked at the full amount of land? I have the feeling it may have, although Finland has also expanded quite a long way into our land, but let's not worry about that. By the way, Finland, would you just become my vassal? No. I just wanted to see how much legitimacy gives you. It gives you another 25. Okay. We can get quite a lot more towards it, but we're not anywhere near actually getting it here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, by the way, somebody wanted to see this a while back. This is what the new Empire de jure thing looks like. So, because we held these kingdoms when we became de jure, when we created the Empire, they became de jure towards our Empire. I actually just realized that means that us creating that extra kingdom that we didn't need to create was actually a good thing. It wasn't deliberate. I'm not going to say it's deliberate, but because we created an extra kingdom, the land became de jure our land, which means that the vassals are happier. That's kind of interesting, right? Huh. Anyway, right. Do people hate us still, our vassals? Our vassals do not hate us for any particular reason. Wonderful. What are the factions against us? Populists. You're very unhappy because I kept revoking land. Cultural acceptance isn't very high, and fervor is very high. Yeah, so they're probably actually going to fire, although once we reinforce our troops, maybe they won't. Let's just wait a second on that. Royal Architect, Balder has died. Oh no. He was at one point going to be our heir. Budal is now the new acclaimed knight. Okay. You want to give me 150 gold for this person? Oh, it's your grandson. Alright, Carpathia, I'll give you 150 gold. Oh, sorry, you can give me 150 gold. That's fine. We need a new successor to this. The only person is Mikita, currently. Well, I'm going to put in Mikita, currently, and then we will figure things out in a little bit with that. Okay. Next step. Maybe elections? I've not cast my vote because my vote was for Balder, probably. Yeah. So, let's start placing votes. So, the High Kingdom of Garthariki. Who is currently our... We have no candidate. Okay. On the positive side, I just realized the people who were stopping us voting for women have now gone away, because they were all down here. Now we have Lithuania here, and they're not going to do the same thing. Okay. So we could potentially go for daughters and things here. Let's go for some of all skills, and then go for, like, look for who's good within the younger age range. So we have 25, daughter and champion, potentially okay. 29, but she's 54. Yeah, there was one who was like, oh, he could be my heir. This guy. Horthnutter. Why can you not be my heir, Horthnutter? Also, I'm going to invite you to my court. There we go. We brought him to our court. Why can you not be my heir? Or is it simply that your name does not show on the list currently? I would love alphabetical on here. This would be huge. How much does he have? He has 15 diplomacy, 15 martial. So if I do this... Oh. Why is he not eligible? Extended family and claimants. Extended family. cousins, uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces. Oh, not grandchildren. He's too far away to inherit. Wait, no, grandson. Wait. So why is he eligible, but he's not eligible? Are you a claimant? Ah, he's a claimant due to an implicit claim due to his father dying. But you're not a claimant because your mother has not died. Ah, okay. So we're basically looking one generation down, but if the previous generation has died, it can jump a generation. And I assume, yes, so I assume you... oh, it says granddaughter... Oh no, that's fine. I thought it said great-granddaughter for some reason in my head. But yes, it can jump a generation. I assume it can jump 2 if you have, like, her die. That's okay. So we're basically looking out of this list. In which case, Driffa is okay. She looks slightly better. Although she's got bad traits. Yeah. Maybe I'll go Driffa. I think Driffa could be our heir. Yeah, I think Driffa could be our heir. I think I'm happy with that. I vote for Driffa. We'll see if our electors vote the same. Right, and then on the next one, we're going to go Lapland. We're going to go Driffa. We're going to go Holdengarther, Driffa. Opolye, or however you pronounce that, Driffa. And then this one, Driffa. Right. Let's see how that looks. We can enter seclusion due to a new disease. Camp fever, which is here. Okay, well that's not ideal, but okay. Right. Next one. In here, family members can get married. Okay. You. My daughter and champion. You are going to marry... probably somebody with an inheritable trait still. Then... maybe somebody with high prowess? Yeah, how about this guy? We need some more champions in our realm again, so let's bring him in. You're all Gurther. You're old enough that I think I'm just going to allow you to choose who you marry yourself. And then we have our grandson who we brought into our court. Let's see if we can find somebody who is... first of all, I'm going to get rid of this because I'm going to specifically look for intelligent. There we go. Right. Some of all skills. She would be fine. I think her skills will end up being very good in 2 years' time. Yeah. Why don't you marry? Wonderful. Right. Prisoners can be ransomed. That's probably a good thing to do next. Let's just go through them and work out who we want to get rid of. So you. You are worth nothing for ransom. You're worth nothing. You're worth 4 gold. I'll let you out for 4 gold. You're worth nothing. 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 15 gold. You can go. That's fine. 15 gold. 15 gold. 15 gold. Next, another 15 gold. Another 15. 114. That's fine. Yeah, you can go for 114. 125. Yeah, that's fine. 15. 15. Hook. 150. 145. Wow. Okay, this is going really well. 1. 6. 116. 15. Right. Let's let those go through. It says Driffa will be our new player heir. So she's now in line to the main title. We'll see how she is with the rest of them. Right. Oh. It's now in Osil. A walk through the chiefdom from Osil seems pleasant enough at first, but closer inspection reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this holiest of places. The infected are covered from head to toe in rashes that are hot to the touch. While numbers remain low, more and more of the population are beginning to demonstrate these symptoms, and it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Apparently, people are already calling this affliction camp fever. Though this may never reach the capital, providing aid where needed could prove critical in keeping it at bay. Summon the physician. And let me have a look at where this is. Yeah, we should probably start looking at isolating our capital. Also, huge amount of money we just gained there. Prisoners, let me just check nobody's worth any money. You're worth 15, we'll take you. Anyone else worth money? Nope. Early prevention. The dim, flickering light of Refer's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out the plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding camp fever, chiefly the way patients are tormented by camp fever like I've never seen before. The plague does not appear to be too severe. It is my recommendation as a professional that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. That sounds familiar. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of the plague is mine to make. So how bad is it? As a catastrophic health penalty, that seems pretty severe to me, given our current health. But he said soft, let's do what he says. Okay. And then we're going to isolate our capital. Yes. That seems fine, yep. Cool. Right, next step. Well, we'll wait for the people to give us their money. Lives or gold? Gold is the lifeblood of the realm, and merchants bring much of that wealth. Camp fever still spreads across that same realm, however, and Katarzynia has brought me missives from trade-rich coastal provinces. We can control this outbreak, my lord. Requiring all merchants to sequester themselves before they bring their goods to market will ensure they aren't infected. With the unspoken rest of the sentence intimated, there's a scant chance this won't damage the influx of precious taxes. Is it coastal quarantine, which reduces holding taxes, or we can't do that? We'll get the coastal quarantine because we make almost no money. It's only 0.4, right? We don't really make that much money per province. Okay, it was a success. We got mild epidemic prevention. Right. Is that our prison empty now of people who are worth money? I believe so. Now, most people hate us in our prison. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to execute them all. Yep. That gets us piety, but also means that we don't need to worry about them coming back and trying to kill us. I mean, yes, their family members who we ransomed off are probably going to be more unhappy, but, you know, they were unhappy to start with. Anyway, I think that... New child of my dynasty. I think that this is a good point to end the episode. We're actually kinda at peace. We have a huge amount of money to work with. I think that next time, it's probably time that we click the Start a Legend button. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.